Well, hey, and welcome to another episode of Beetle Dustino coming at you again today with yet another video and yet another John Lennon video on the power to the people, the ultimate collection. We've got my ultimate collection going here now because I've got several variants of it, and we're going to show you the next one here. So, of course, on Tuesday, we showed you the one CD hybrid show version. And then yesterday on Wednesday, we showed you the 2 LP hybrid show version. So one disc, 2 disc, but it's the same tracks on these two here. And that was the limited edition colored vinyl version. So what do we got coming up next? Well, let's stay tuned for that after the intro. Yes, several weeks ago I did open up, and if you've been watching all these, you've been hearing a lot of the same stuff, but I got to kind of tell the story just in case somebody else didn't see it, so there we go. But I have had the 9 CD, 3 Blu-ray, Super Deluxe Ultimate Collection box here, which is just fantastic. I was gifted this by the Lennon Estate, and I can't say thank you guys enough to that. That is just amazing. I, of course, was going to pick up more of these. And I got the 1 CD, I got the 2 CD. Sometimes when I heard me and Mr. Mayo say something very similar to this. Sometimes you got the big box, yes, but you kind of are afraid to kind of pull out the disc all the time out of that. And when you want to just real quick on the go have something, it's nice just to have a 1 CD or a 2 CD version. Well, with this, the 1 CD and the 2 CD are quite different because you do get the hybrid show, of course, on this. And this being the video for the 2 CD, and I'll show you the hype sticker there. And really cool on this, and part of the big reason why I really wanted to get this is they did the lenticular cover on this. So not a lot of times does the smaller package CD get kind of the special cover. So this is really kind of cool on this. It might not be as easy to see right now, and I'll show you a lot better once I get the shrink wrap and everything off here. But it does change from John's face to Yoko's face. Just like the big box did here, and the 4LP box does that too. So 3 of the packages do have the lenticular cover, and I'm just shocked that they did it on the 2 CD set here. So really cool that they did that. I'm really excited about this. But let's get this opened. And of course, we're all using the guitar picks nowadays, and I got my John Lennon Mind Games one. Show you that there. And that'll be what'll open it up. So the current Ultimate Collection being opened by part of the last Ultimate Collection's paraphernalia here. Okay, so there we got out of the shrink wrap. Of course, we still got this little plastic liner on it, much like the 2LP version that we had yesterday. And it just slides out here. Again, this is that same plastic that other one's made out of. And if you got this anywhere near your vinyl collection, or even your other CDs, I can imagine that could affect the CDs too. But this particular plastic does not. They've been assured, I know Andrew Dixon really talked about that. The Lennon Estate assured him that this is safe plastic for your collection there. That's not going to affect it. But I will get that off there. Of course, it does have it front and rear on that with everything there. And we'll take a look now at that lenticular cover without that on there, and I hope I'm getting that. I kind of learned I'm not getting this as far over to see kind of the difference there. It's really cool seeing, John's face morph into Yoko's or Yoko's into John's, or just kind of their faces kind of combined there too. Really cool. Everybody's been really excited about this lenticular cover. But there's the spine and the back with just Yoko on it. And I keep seeing that, okay, just Yoko, but where's just John? Well, just John is right there. So there we go. And then we keep opening it here, and we got the booklet kind of in the middle and a little mini poster. But I'll show you kind of the gatefold here, and then we'll take a look at that stuff, and then we'll take a look at the disc. But there is that really great image of the crowd. I'll kind of show you now with the whole trifold opened up here with all their faces. So, of course, the standard John, the standard Yoko, and then the lenticular John and Yoko there. take a look at the booklet first. And I said I feel like this is going to be very similar to the 1 CDs, and it feels like it's about the same thickness. So I got a feeling it's the same thing. The only difference is the back here, the last page. Does, of course, show the track list for that. I'll have to see if I notice any differences on the inside. I'd imagine there's a track list kind of listed in here, too. But just kind of showing you, giving you an idea of what you're getting in here. Flip through it real quick. Oh, no, it looks like it's pretty similar. I didn't see really too many differences there. Then, of course, we also do get this nice little mini version of the poster. And you know what? It's printed on that same paper. I said my big box set, it seemed like, I knew the paper felt a little thinner. It kind of feels like newspaper paper. Maybe just like a slightly thicker newspaper paper. And even on the edges here, you can kind of see the fuzzy, kind of the cut on the line there. I could really see it good in that 2 LP set. But this one does have it on there too. And I'd imagine if I go look at my 9 CD one again, it's probably pretty similar. But just kind of a mini version of the poster, which is nice to get with this too. And then we're on to the disc. So, of course, this is both the afternoon and evening show. So disc 1 is the afternoon show. And I showed you this with kind of comparing, because we got kind of a unique setup here. This is disc 1 from the 2 CD set on the orange label. And this is disc 2, which is this same music, the afternoon show, from the 9 CD 3 Blu-ray box. And this is on the black label. The Blu-rays, of course, are on the orange label in the box. So if you got both, kind of be careful. Just kind of knowing, but they do got it labeled pretty good there on what's what. But that would be your equivalent out of that in, you know, orange label instead of the black label on this. And then same with CD2. This is now the evening show. And again, the orange label. And we'll show you out of the 9 CD 3 Blu-ray box. This is disc 3, which is the afternoon show. So that would be its equivalent in there. But again, the black and the white versus the orange and the white. So a little slight difference there. And I'm really kind of surprised they did that difference on this. So just kind of interesting. So if you do got the 2 CD or the 1 CD set, you'll kind of see a little bit of a difference there. Between the big box. So the big box has got a little variation to it on the disc there. I know several others that have been doing the 2 CD unboxing so far have pointed this out. You do need this little protector sleeve, because if you don't, your poster and booklet will just slide right out there, because they just kind of sit in the middle there. Nothing really hold them, no little pocket or anything. So this, I suppose, is the pocket for it. And then, of course, with these, I always put in my own protector sleeve too with these type of CDs, keeping them nice and safe. I know people complain about digi sleeve stuff, and yes, that's a digi sleeve, not a digi pack. Digi pack's got the plastic tray. Digi sleeves are just the all cardboard, where in this case it's got the plastic slip case, I guess, but it is not a digi pack. Yes, I always keep those type of disc in any cardboard disc. I get a little plastic bag to keep them in and keep them safe, which I'm still going to do with this, even with that. Because I'd imagine this might scratch up a little bit, unfortunately, sitting on the shelf, pulling it in and out. So I want to keep it another little layer of protection over it. But yeah, that is pretty much it that I've got for the 1-to-1, or Power to the People from the 1-to-1 concert that's on there. I'm pretty satisfied with that. I might pick up the 4 LP set if I see it on. I always kind of watch, especially this time of the year, You Discover Music usually has got a 40% off sale going around Black Friday, and then a lot of times I spotted too right around New Year's they do a 50% off sale. So I might look at one of those sales and see if that's eligible for that sale. It's usually site-wide, and it usually does include newer release boxes. So a little tip there for people looking for stuff, maybe anthology to try to get it a little cheaper there. I usually try to kind of swoop in on one of those sales, and maybe I might get the 4 LP set too. I don't know. It does look really nice with that lenticular cover on the 12x12 and all the other fun little stuff that you get in this here too, the posters and all the little paraphernalia. So we'll see what happens here. But anyways, I'm going to get fully signing out, as I think I've covered it all pretty good there. Before I do get signing out, though, once again, I want to thank all my subscribers and thanks to any new subscribers. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And do hit the notification bell so you know when I got new videos coming out. Also, please give the video a like if you liked it. And like I always say, if you stuck around to this point, you must like it, right? So please give it a like and do leave a comment. Oh, also that hype thing. I haven't hyped the hype thing yet. So yes, that hype thing too, that I guess that really helps out people's videos. Hit that too if you can. Yeah, do leave a comment. I love having a discussion with everybody. Let me know your thoughts on the Power to the People release. Which versions did you get? If you got any, did you get the 2 CD version? Did you get the big 9 CD 3 Blu-ray version, or did you get one of the LP sets? Just let me know in the comments there, because that also really helps out the video too. I think we've got it all. All right. Woo. Anyways, I'm going to get fully signing out. I'm Beal Dustino, signing out.